That should do. Hey guys, welcome to Twisted Dishes. Chef D here. Thank you so much for joining me this fine evening. This evening we're going to be making a twisted stir fry, my way or the highway. Let's get her done. We're going to head over to the range. We're going to saute. We're going to use up all these beautiful ingredients and we're going to create something that everyone can totally relate with. Easy, breezy. We've been working hard all day, but we want to eat healthy and fresh, and this is how we're going to do it. So let's get started. Let's heat up that range. Let's get up on over there and make up a stir fry, shall we? Come on with me. Okay, in here, this is for the meat. Saute the meat pan. All right? It's always very nice to organize yourself. This right here, this is for the sauce. That's the sauce pan. Okay, beautiful. Then over here, veggie pan. A bit larger. I do not want any stir fry all in one wok or all in one whatever you want to use. A huge skillet. That's not how we do it. If we mush and interact everything in one shot, some vegetables will be crunchy, some vegetables will be mushy, the meat will be raw in one little area of it, and then some will be overcooked, and it just won't all meld the way we want it to. So we want to make sure that we use the right heat for everything that we do. And this is the correct way for you to make a proper stir fry, okay? We're gonna give a little heat, we're gonna remove a little heat, we're gonna give a little bit more heat, we're gonna remove a little bit of heat, and then in the end, it's all gonna come together as one. That's how we do it the twisted way, and that's how we're gonna do it. We're gonna get right up in these all evening. Let's get cooking. Marinated some beautiful New York strip loin. In this marinade is some olive oil, okay, some roasted coriander seed, a little heat in there with some cumin. We got some chives in there and some beautiful red pepper flakes, which is exactly what you need to make sure you bring out all the flavor. I also get a little bit of sugar in there and a little itsy bitsy amount of cream just to make sure that that New York is just nice and flavorful and soft and it's not chewy. Here's a little hint for you guys, a little bit of cream in there to break up the protein, to engage and make sure that it's not going to be chewy for you. Let's go fry up a little bit, shall we? Come on over to the range. Medium heat. We're just going to add a few in there. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's beautiful, just like that. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. The object here is to make sure that you have a really good sear on all sides of your strips, okay? You have a really nice sear on that side. Flip it over. I want a nice deep sear. I want to concentrate the sugars, all the proteins, all the flavors. This is a pretty high heat now to make a really good sear. Once you get that seared off, you want to move it directly off the plate or out of the skillet onto a plate so it can rest and it will heat up again when everything is ready to go. But let's nurture one thing at a time and let's make it right, okay? And shiny and beautiful. Now this is not to be wasted. Look at this flavor in here. Move it off the heat. Grab some soy sauce, deglaze. Now, all we want to do is throw that thing on heat. Here comes soy sauce. That's going right on in, just like that. Next, we're going to add a little white sugar into that. Just a little bit of white sugar, not too much. beautiful. A little bit of ginger. Lovely. Love the ginger. Here comes the garlic. Beautiful. A little hint of sesame oil. Wonderful. Just a little honey. Just to add a little bit of sweetness, some richness. Perfect. Just a splash of acid with a little rice wine vinegar. Just a hint. And then a nice little squeeze of lime juice. Just fresh lime juice right on in there. And we're going to let that just reduce and hang out and intermingle. That looks pretty beautiful to me. Very important to just grab it, scrape the bottom of your frying, of your skillet, scrape all the goodness off of there just like this. That'll ensure maximum flavor. That's what we're after. It's also a heck of a lot easier to clean. Grab yourself a spoon, see how you're doing. It's beautiful. I love it. Absolutely gorgeous. Shut that off. Good to go. Sauce out of the way. Let's marinate that now into the sauce. Grab all that juice from the plate. Scrape it off. You don't waste anything. Move the plate over. Okay, one thing out of our way. Move it off to the side. Grab your large frying pan. This is beautiful, just like this. Heat that up now to max heat. And this is where we'll saute up our vegetables. In with the broccoli. In with the cauliflower, in with our shiitake mushrooms, in with our delicious sweet potato, just like that. Also, intermingling in with those vegetables, some coconut. Very important that we hook that in now so it slowly roasts off. I just want a little bit of hot sauce in there too. And to intermingle that hot sauce, we'll get that going on. Now we're going to lower that heat now to a medium-low. A little bit of soy sauce. And a little bit of water. Splash of water. We're going to let all of that evaporate and then a slow saute. Sesame seeds going in. A little white onion. And a little bit of kale. Just a bit of kale, not too much. Beautiful. Then you bring up that up to max heat again. We want to evaporate all the water, and then we slowly want to bring out a little of the water that's already in the vegetables themselves on its own. And you want to now evaporate slowly that water out of them, which will slowly bring out that nice little roasty flavor that we so desire. But these mushrooms, they don't need long. I don't like a mushy. I don't want my mushrooms mushy. I'm not a fan of mushy mushrooms. If you like mushy mushrooms, leave them in there a little bit longer or in there a little bit earlier. You do you in that regard. Just like to warm up my vegetables to make sure that they're lightly warm throughout the center, but I don't want them mushy at all. They lose a lot of their vitamins that way and all their goodness the more mushy they are. So this is when we really saute it. Okay, so we got these vegetables now that are absolutely fantastic. Now what we're going to do is we're going to grab some noodles. Okay, these are just some delicious chow mein noodles. That's going to go in there, and all I'm going to do, I'm going to grab a little water, hit that up with a splash, let that evaporate slowly. And that's going to instantly warm up these noodles. Remember that these noodles are already blanched. So they're already ready to go. They just need a little warming. So you want to evaporate all of that water now. Look how gorgeous that meat is. Like, that's just, looks so good. Incredible, actually. Once this water is all evaporated, we're good to go. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. This is when you can slowly incorporate your meat now to warm that up. So you add your meat in, just like this. That's beautiful. Okay. And now your nice sauce is going in there, which is, you don't need a lot of it. It's very strong, right? Bing, bang, boom, bing, bang, boom. Easy, breezy, twisted, stir fry. Remember to shut off the range. Look how delicious that looks. Now let's go and plate it up. Come on. Easy breezy, twisted stir fry you can make in no time the correct way. Everything's going to be perfect, exactly how we want it. And that's all you do, guys. Easy, quick, like 6 minutes, as long as you're totally prepared. Right? Good? Golden? Well, I'm going to ask my chefy now, over there. He's got a beer waiting for me. So I'm gonna go grab that. I'm going to eat this, and we'll see each other Saturday. Have a great night, you guys. Thank you so much for joining me. Chef D, Twisted Dishes. Cheers.